Kcal News, Los Angeles.
Now at 6, communities across Southern California coming together to celebrate Thanksgiving and count their blessings.
TikTok, it is time to shop. The holiday bargains are coming out tonight and local stores are getting ready.
Plus, a wayward bear wanders a local neighborhood in search of its own Thanksgiving feast. Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Christine Lazar. Pat Harvey is off tonight.
A reminder to be careful with your Thanksgiving leftovers, especially if you live in bear country. Video here is showing this bear in Duarte helping himself to some food in the trash.
He was chowing down outside a home on Wedgwood Court this afternoon. Eventually, the bear ran off through the neighborhood, hopped a fence, and took off into the hills.
All right, let's take a live look from Kcal right now over the Citadel outlets in Commerce. Black Friday shopping gets underway in just a couple hours.
Let's go live to Gio in Signares. And Gio, the Black Friday tradition is still holding strong there. It sounds like you already have some people behind you waiting to shop.
Oh, yeah.
Christine, Juan, that's right. Good evening and happy Thanksgiving to both of you. You know, it's a little bit like a pregame, like you're tailgating before the actual event. That's what the best descriptor is of the Citadel outlets right now. The fun thing is that you still got a couple hours before things actually get really kicked off. So let me show you a bit of what's going on out here. Obviously, you have the tallest Christmas tree right off to our left, and then beyond you have a ton of people just sort of lingering around, taking in the sights, enjoying their presumed day off. Maybe they got done with something earlier in the day and got out here. At least that's what a couple told us. I mean, since 4 p.m. when we got here, a stream of people have either been lined up to the couple of stores that have been opened already or just simply walking around. Let me throw some hard numbers at you really quick. In the big picture, the National Retail Federation has forecast that the winter holiday spending this year is expected to grow between 2.5 and 3.5% over 2023. That would equal between $979.5 billion and $989 billion in total holiday spending in November and December. So that gives you a bit of a wider picture as to how much money we are all about to spend. As for some of those early birds we talked about in the last couple of hours, the focus is on family, it's on having a good time, while also getting some surprises along the way. Take a listen.
Oh, because of the Christmas tree is so cool, and the palm trees. How the way they're decorated.
Are you just going to wait until 8 o'clock and then get the shopping, or are you going to leave before 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock everything else opens.
I don't know that.
Oh, you didn't know? Well, now
no,
you do.
No, but we will stay here. Oh man, we didn't know.
So taking you back out live here, that man was with his family, told us he was perfectly fine, just taking some time out of the day, walking around, stretching their legs, spending time together. But now that he knows the shops will be open, they're going to stick around a little longer than originally planned. And of course, we will be here as well, guiding you through the night of festivities. Again, we mentioned still a couple of hours away, coming up on 2 hours. 8 o'clock is when all of the stores are ready to be open. But as mentioned, we already have a line ready to shop until they drop. Reporting in Commerce this evening, I'm Gio in Signares. Guys, I'll send it back to you in studio.
See, now, Gio, my husband would be like, all right, time to go home before the stores open up. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll check back in with you later. More than 2,000 of LA's homeless treated to a Thanksgiving brunch today. It's all courtesy of the Midnight Mission. All of 6th Street in front of the mission was shut down for the annual event. The free meal also serves another purpose.
What we do is we use this meal as an engagement piece to get to know the people that are in our area and hopefully have them come into one of our programs and return back to self-sufficiency.
Celebrities, including actress Jennifer Garner and actor Ben Affleck, were there serving food this morning. More than 200 corporate and community volunteers also helped out. Well, one thing we can all be thankful for, it's this beautiful weather.
Really is gorgeous. As we look out towards Santa Monica, meteorologist Danny Roberti is here now with our next weather holiday forecast. Danny.
Hi, Juan. Hi, Christine. Today, it was such a gift, you guys. What a blessing that we got to enjoy 70s all across Southern California. I mean, we're talking short sleeve weather out there, and we had clear skies. That continues going into tonight. If you remember last night at this time, we were socked in with the clouds. We had the fog out there. That is not the case right now. And if you are getting out to shop till you drop, temperatures are dropping into the 60s, but not too bad. Let me walk you through some temperatures this evening in downtown Los Angeles. Angeles. We'll be in the 60s until about 9 o'clock, and then we start dropping into the upper 50s. So things will get chilly out there going into tomorrow. If you're holding off on shopping until Black Friday kind of kicks into gear tomorrow, it's going to be another beautiful day. The warming trend started today, and this takes us into the weekend. We're looking at mostly 70s out there. More clouds, but it will be filtered sunshine. 70s for the beaches, for Los Angeles and Orange counties, mid 70s in the valleys, low 70s in the Inland Empire, high deserts hover in the 60s with daytime highs in the 50s for the mountains. Coming up, we're going to go in depth on your weekend and how long the warmer temperatures stick around. That's coming up in your next weather.
Already sounds good, Danny. Thanks. Thanksgiving morning fire destroys 6 cars and guts a carport in Sherman Oaks. It started around 4 a.m. outside an apartment building on Burbank Boulevard near Coldwater Canyon. You can see several cars torched as the flames spread. Firefighters are trying to figure out what started it. No one was hurt.
A new recall tonight. Another batch of raw milk from Fresno-based Raw Farm has tested positive for bird flu virus, according to the LA Times. The Santa Clara County Department of Public Health reportedly tested another batch of raw milk this week and found evidence of the virus. Raw Farm is now recalling more of its cream top raw milk with expiration dates that now extend through December 7th. There have been no reported illnesses with the first or second recall.
Thanksgiving looks a lot different this year for people dealing with the landslide in Rancho Palos Verdes.
Nearly 300 meals were given out thanks to a partnership between leaders and a nearby resort. Kcal News reporter Jeff Nguyen shows us how neighbors are supporting one another.
Oh my goodness. So
you're gonna have to walk up.
We're gonna have to walk.
This was not the welcome sign Nancy Kcal expected.
Fred, I have some food for you.
When she made a special delivery to her neighbor, Corinne Gerard. The 84-year-old lives in the Portuguese Bend neighborhood that's been impacted by the Rancho Palos Verdes landslide.
It means so much to me because just knowing that people care.
Gerard got 2 Thanksgiving dinners for herself and her daughter, who's visiting from the Central Coast.
Her home is, as you can see, slanted, cracked in many different directions and falling into a sinkhole.
About 650 homes have been impacted by the landslide. Many had their electricity and gas shut off earlier this year.
Did you get utensils in there? Okay.
Which is why the Rotary Club, the Community Homeowners Association, and Palos Verdes Peninsula Realtors, along with City Hall, spearheaded the effort to provide more than 230 Thanksgiving dinners. Terranea Resort prepared and packaged all of the meals.
Help those that want to be in their home and not have to leave their home, but may not have the resources to prepare turkey dinner.
People like Nancy Kcal volunteered to make the deliveries.
I know the roads, I know the people, I had the time. I'm one of the recipients. I'm a recipient and a deliverer. And why not?
That's because her home is also affected, but she does know all of the detours caused by the damaged roads. Look at the cracks that lead up to Corinne Gerard's home, where she lives alone.
Sometimes when you have the image of being real fit, people feel you don't need anything. And I do. I need help just like any other 80-year-old.
Gerard and her daughter are celebrating Thanksgiving in her backyard. A reminder, even if you don't have a view like this, the holiday is about having the best possible perspective. In Rancho Palos Verdes, Jeff Nguyen, Kcal News.
Kindness is on the menu throughout LA as a number of groups spent the day preparing and serving free meals to those in need. Staff and volunteers at Project Angel Food in Lincoln Heights were hard at work this morning, preparing meals not just for today, but the entire week. The organization delivers medically tailored meals to more than 2,500 people across LA County every day.
Thanksgiving is every day at Project Angel Food because people don't just eat today, they eat tomorrow and Monday every other day. And what's really beautiful is this is where the community comes together.
Project Angel Food delivers more than 1.5 million meals every year.
Christina, Thanksgiving tradition turns a comedy hotspot into a place for the community to gather and feel loved. The Laugh Factory hosting its annual Thanksgiving dinners. Kcal's Joy Benedict is in Hollywood to show us the event that gives out free meals and free laughs.
Please make it loud, you guys, for free.
The stage is set, the smile certain as this Hollywood Thanksgiving tradition brought a little laughter for those who need it most.
Oh, I come here every year for Thanksgiving.
Steven Sadler was one of the first in line for the Laugh Factory Thanksgiving. For more than 40 years, the entertainment staple has served up free meals.
We feed them the food, and comedian, they feed them a food for their soul. They're smiling, they're laughing, and that's what it's all about.
Jamie Masada is the owner.
Nothing in the world I would change than being here and being happy and seeing people's faces the time they're leaving, what they do with a smile on their face.
The event is always a draw for those in need, be it shelter, food, or simply family for the day.
I'm away from home, so I'm in school.
This place gets me all excited for the holidays. It gets me in the spirit, because if it wasn't for this place, it would be depressing. I would have nowhere to go, so it makes my holiday very wonderful and very special.
It's also a draw for the comedians who work the stage year-round, and then the serving line.
It's a chance to give back, and I know people always say that, but it really does feel good to be able to help people.
Especially in a county where 30% are considered food insecure. Yet those who come here choose not to think about what they don't have, but what they do. What are you thankful for today, this year?
I'm still here. I'm grateful. I've kept my blessings. I've stayed sober for 15 years. Off drugs and 6 years off alcohol, 12 years off cigarettes. And I know, it's amazing. I feel so good this year.
That's amazing. There are 4 official seating times with shows that follow, but they are continuing to serve food throughout the day. And all they're expecting to feed more than 1,000 people here on Thanksgiving.
The happiest moment of my life is in here to giving people.
Giving back and giving thanks for the smallest of joys, food, friendship, and laughter. Joy Benedict, Kcal News.
A couple of Bengal tigers were in jeopardy until an animal rescuer devoted her life to them.
We promised them when we rescued them that we would give them everything they need.
And she did. She helped create this new sanctuary, in fact, and now you and your family can see the tigers up close and personal.
Plus, holiday fun in the snow. We have an update on the slopes that are opening in our local mountains. And Danny.
Hi, Christine. Good evening, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. You see all that red in Southern California? This means warmer than normal temperatures for the next 10 days. How warm it gets in your neighborhood in your next weather.
2 rescued Bengal tigers have a new place to call home. They've moved into this multi-million-dollar habitat at the teaching zoo at Moore Park College. Kcal's Elise Martinez got a close-up look at these majestic creatures and spoke to the woman who raised them.
Very nice. You're so talkative.
Mara Rodriguez is feeding Neil and Karma in their new home.
Nice job.
They're the Bengal tigers she's helped raise since they were cubs.
Neil was part of the wildlife trafficking trade from Mexico, brought to the United States illegally. He came to us very apprehensive and timid and not very trusting of humans because of the interactions he had in just those few short weeks of his life.
Karma was rescued from a similar fate.
We promised them when we rescued them that we would give them everything they need. And a part of that story was to provide them with a new home.
Both are 7 years old and have lived at the teaching zoo since 2017. And they're finally settling into their new enclosure. It took years to transform a patch of dirt into this. The exhibit built into the hillside above Moore Park College with a bridge, stairs, a swimming pool, and plenty of space to roam.
We have the bridge where our tigers can walk over our guests as they meander down the pathway. The pool is obviously something that people love. When the tigers swim, there's nothing like it.
Rodriguez has decades of experience and has worked here for 32 years. She remembers bottle feeding and staying with the cubs from sunrise to sunset, so they wouldn't ever be alone. She's grateful that they are bonded and thriving.
When we get these animals, we are not taking them from the wild. We are acquiring them from usually homes that were not positive and not beneficial to them.
The teaching zoo is a living classroom for students studying animal care and training at Moore Park College. People can visit on the weekends to see just what they do. Rodriguez says the tigers will serve as ambassadors to bring awareness to the illegal pet trade and wildlife trafficking. And it may be your only chance to get this close to these majestic animals. In Moore Park, Elise Martinez, Kcal News.
Thousands of people laced up their sneakers and pounded the pavement before their Thanksgiving feast today. They hit downtown LA for the 12th annual Turkey Trot. The 5K and 10K took people through some of downtown's most iconic landmarks. The Turkey Trot benefits the Midnight Mission. The goal here is to raise $100,000 to help the homeless.
Well, it is time for a drumstick dash. Thousands of runners, walkers, and volunteers came together in North Hollywood this morning.
And Kcal News reporter Tina Patel says there was a lot of energy in the air.
Another successful drumstick dash in the books. Some people ran a 5K, others took part in a 10K, and for the little ones, there was actually a little gobblers race. All in all, about 7,500 runners and walkers have been taking over the streets of North Hollywood this morning. This is the 9th annual Drumstick Dash. It's become the largest Thanksgiving Day 5K and 10K in LA County. And although some families take part because they want to get some exercise in before a big Thanksgiving meal, others say they're here because they want their kids to understand what Thanksgiving is all about. This race is actually a fundraiser for Hope the Mission, a nonprofit that provides more than 2 million meals to the homeless each year. The theme of the Drumstick Dash is Move Your Feet so others can eat.
On Thanksgiving, it's just about really thinking about other people, I grew up low income, and so for me, it's just a really nice thing to help people that were in the same situation that I was in, and then now I'm in a better place and I can help.
Great to see so many people in the holiday spirit, and because they burned off some calories, they don't have to feel guilty if they get a second serving of pie later. In North Hollywood, Tina Patel, Kcal News.
Big Bear Snow Summit was open today for some family fun. Although there isn't a ton of snow right now, the resort plans to open Snow Valley tomorrow for the first time this season.
And one of the reasons we are so grateful to live here is this Southern California sunshine.
Meteorologist Danny Roberti is here now with next weather. You love the sunshine. We were just talking about skiing, Danny.
Yes, and Christine, I know you're excited about that.
I know. Well, that's what I love about Southern California. We can go to the beach. We can ski in the mountains.
All
we
in
can
one
stay
day.
here and just enjoy the sunshine. Something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. All in one day, you can do it all. So we are so blessed here. And today was one of those days where it's Thanksgiving. It's the end of November. And we were dealing with temperatures in the mid-70s, above average for a lot of us. And we're going to keep this going. Los Angeles hit 75 degrees today. We saw that in Ontario. Now, a little hiccup today. We had those northeasterly winds. We had those Santa Ana winds, so it was blustery in some areas. Santa Clarita, still windy there, also in Simi Valley. Gusts right now nearing 31 miles per hour. Now let's talk Black Friday shopping. I know there are a lot of spots opening up tonight. So if you are getting an early start on your shopping in the Inland Empire, low 60s until 8 o'clock, and then we'll start dropping into the 50s. So it's going to get chilly fast. Grab a jacket if you're going to be out and about. But by tomorrow, you will not need that. The warming trend continues. Each day gets a little bit warmer, just by a few degrees. We do see more clouds Friday, but it's going to be filtered sunshine, so it will still be bright. A warmer weekend for us, above average, and then a dry start to December. Let's first focus on Friday, though. The morning starts chillies, 50s in the LA Basin. We see that through Orange County, 35 in Lancaster, 48 in San Bernardino, and then we're going to warm up nicely. In Orange County, we'll see clouds out there, filtered sunshine, 67 by 10 o'clock, and by the time we get to the afternoon, it's off to the races. We're talking mid-70s tomorrow afternoon for a lot of us. That's the case for areas in Orange County, 73 in Burbank, 62 in Lancaster, slightly below average for the high deserts. Inland Empire back to the low 70s, 73 in Camarillo. And for our beaches, we're talking low 70s. So it's going to feel warmer than Thanksgiving in many spots west of the mountains. We're talking more Santa Ana winds. They're going to peak again early tomorrow morning. This is not a big event for us, but still it gets a little bit gusty for those areas that are prone to it when we have these Santa Ana winds. So gusts between 25 to 35 miles per hour. This includes Santa Clarita, Simi Valley into Thousand Oaks, some winds through Orange County, and also San Bernardino into Riverside. So let's check out the weekend. Things are good and I like to say all is right in the world as we go into the weekend, because we're talking sunshine and we are talking 70s out there, temperatures above average. And then this keeps going into next week. You can see the next 7 days we are dry. No storms bringing us rain. That may change by the middle of December, but not for the next 7 to 10 days. Valleys, 76 degrees Friday, and we don't stop there. Close to 80 Saturday, and we are flirting with the 80s. Warmer valleys hitting the 80s by Sunday and Monday. Inland Empire, 70s Friday, mid to upper 70s Saturday, and we put that on pause into early next week. It's nice to have kind of a quiet week, and this is the first week of December. It's a warm one for us. Deserts will be close to 70 by Sunday. Beaches keep the 70s going through Monday, and mountains close to 60. So we are going to be dealing with a wonderful weekend if you're going to start that shopping for the holidays, you guys.
Sounds good to us. Love it. Thanks, Danny. Well, before you click buy on your holiday gifts tonight, we've got the best times to shop online for bargains.
And our Chips for Kids toy drive is happening right now. You can drop off unwrapped toys at any of these business centers or malls, or you can donate at any CHP office.
You can also donate online. Just scan that QR code you see on your screen for all the details, or text the word toys to 76278.
Deep fakes of Elon Musk are now contributing to billions of dollars in fraud losses here in America. People are creating those deep fakes, then putting them on social media to get people to invest in fake companies. It's becoming a bigger problem. According to Deloitte, AI-generated content contributed to more than $12 billion in fraud losses last year. They predict that number could reach $40 billion by 2027. The holiday shopping season is in full swing tonight, so when's the best time to find the biggest deals?
Well, Adobe Analytics says certain days can be better than others for online savings. Thanksgiving offers the deepest discounts for toys, appliances, furniture, and sporting goods. Black Friday shoppers can take advantage of bargains for TVs. There will be lower prices for computers on Saturday. And Cyber Monday, that's another big one, will have discounts on electronics and apparel. And if you buy something now and find it cheaper later, many stores, including Target, offer price matching.
A Thanksgiving blessing for families across Southern California. The unforgettable moments in a local maternity ward up next.
Kcal News is sponsored by Infinity. Experience the lineup at your local retailer.
Spending the day with family is even more special for those welcoming brand new family members. Newborns celebrating their first Thanksgiving at Providence Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo wore special holiday-themed knit beanies with turkeys and pumpkins.
Moms and dads appreciated the sweet gesture.
Her name's Valentina. We're extremely thankful for her. Like I said, it wasn't an easy labor, but it was definitely all worth it once I got to see her little face and everything. All the pain went away.
Oh. Next door, little Malachi had a full Thanksgiving costume on, complete with turkey feathers. It was a gift from the nurses in the maternity ward. So special, right?
Little turkeys and all the land.
I think it's Malachi. I'm sorry, I love you, Juan. Thank you for watching Kcal News at 6 on CBS Los Angeles. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell is next.
Time for the Chips for Kids toy drop. Visit us at one of our drop-off events or text the word toys to 76278.
Now you can get your Kcal News, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.